It's time to talk weekend Premier League soccer games. We got 5 games and a chance to win $50,000. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis, of course, of Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. This is one of those free games that we play. It's over on the NBC Sports Predictor app where we can win $50,000. They give you 5 games. You got to correctly give them the result and the score for all 5 games to take home that $50,000 prize. If not, you can still win a guaranteed $1,000 prize if you get the most points. 4 points right for the result, 10 points right for a correct score, and you can also win $25. That's right, I give away $25 each and every single week to the winner of the Winning Bets League, whoever's got the most points. If you're not in the Winning Bets League, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, get in the league. The information to join that league is in this video description. Let's take a look and see who won last week. It looks like we had Alex 1981 come in with 28 points. Fantastic. They got 2 correct scores. They got that 2-0 score in that Villa game, and they got Palace Burnley 1-1. Fantastic work. They also got 2 of the results right. They got Manchester City winning, and they got West Ham also winning the game. So 28 points, that is just absolutely remarkable. So good job, Alex. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter. Drop me your PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and send you the $25. I'm also on the leaderboard. I got 18 points. I had the correct score in that West Ham game. 1-0. I absolutely love that West Ham 1-0 score. If you actually follow me on my daily sports betting show, I put in a correct score and got a nice plus 500 cash on that 1-0 West Ham win. And then, of course, I got the Manchester City win, as I'm sure everybody else did. And then Palace and Burnley got a draw. So not a bad result for me. 18 points. I'll go ahead and take it. Got to do better this week, though. Let's see if we can win that money. All right, the first game here is to talk about Burnley versus Chelsea. And Burnley is certainly a team that I've talked about a lot, at least on my daily sports betting show, where we've been cashing 0-0 correct scores, as in that Arsenal fixture or even that Watford fixture. But most importantly and most prominently, we've been cashing under 2.5 in a lot of Burnley games. Burnley is just playing super tough. Look what they did against Manchester United. Look what they did against Liverpool. Look what they did against Leicester. Look, I know Leicester ended up winning that game 2-0, but they didn't get both of those goals until really late. One of them came really, really late when Burnley was trying to push back for an equalizer. So it doesn't matter who Burnley's playing right now. You're going to get a really, really tough game, and maybe they even pull off a shocker and go ahead and beat Chelsea like they beat Tottenham when they pulled off a 1-0 win. So everything I know about this game, though, screams low scoring, right? You've got a Burnley team that's at home, fighting relegation, going to claw and fight, and they know they can't score. I mean, they just know they can't score. So their only way to win or to get a point and a draw is to keep you from scoring, and that's just what you're seeing with Burnley. Again, Liverpool gets 1 goal. Manchester United gets 1 goal. Tottenham gets 0. Burnley's just playing really tough. I think Chelsea will win it. They've got enough that where over the course of 90 minutes, I don't think they'll be bothered too much on their defensive side, and that'll just help their defenders come into the offense a little bit more and more often than not than what they're accustomed to. Those games will be played in Burnley's half. And over the course of 90 minutes, I think Chelsea gets 1 goal. I think they scrape out a 1-0 win. Could this fall 2-1? Could this fall 2-0? Sure, Chelsea could maybe win 2-0, but I just think Burnley will hang on. They know they can't outscore Chelsea. They can't do it. They can't do it. So they got to hold on for 0-0, maybe, as long as they can. And maybe they're the team that wins 1-0. Maybe they can get a counter or a set piece or something. And maybe they win 1-0. I think Chelsea's a more likely team that wins 1-0. So go ahead and give me a Chelsea 1-0 win. Next game here is Liverpool versus West Ham. What a good game this could be. Absolutely. Top 4 right here. Liverpool obviously higher up in the table, competing Manchester City now for the league title, where West Ham is firmly in that top 4 race. So look forward to this one. We know how Liverpool is obviously really, really tough at home. And especially at home at Anfield, so that's some big surprise there. West Ham's been really good. West Ham has enough offensive firepower, though, to get a goal. This game will be competitive, will be fun, because West Ham is just that good of a team. David Moyes has been doing a good job, really, for the past couple seasons, really setting up West Ham. So I look forward to this game. Look forward to watching it. But I think Liverpool can pull out the win. They're the better team at Anfield. I think they can pull it out. West Ham will get on the score sheet, though. Give me a 2-1 Liverpool win. 2-1 for me. Next one takes us to Watford versus Arsenal. Look, you got 19th place Watford going up against 6th place Arsenal, although they do have 3 games in hand on some teams, so they're not I mean, they're in 6th place, but I think they're better than a 6th place team in terms of having the games in hand. Arsenal won the reverse fixture, only 1-0 though, but let me remind you, Aubameyang missed a penalty in the first half. They also had a goal disallowed in the first half. That certainly happens. VAR has been taking goals away all season long, but the missed penalty, I mean, that's certainly rare, right? Guys usually step up and bang the penalties home, so it was 1-0, but boy, if they get those 2 goals and you're looking at a 2-0 score at halftime, I mean, this could have been 3-0, 4-0. Arsenal is significantly better than Watford. The only thing that keeps this game close is Roy Hodgins. Yeah, a manager, not even a player. Just because how he's going to set Watford up. Again, another team that's going to go in there, much like Burnley up against Chelsea. Watford's going to go into this game as Arsenal saying, we probably can't beat Arsenal if we're being fair, but damn it, do we need some points. So let's just set up, hope we can get some luck. Maybe they miss another penalty. What other VAR can be on our side on this coming Saturday, and we can just scrape out a result somehow against Arsenal, or at least just keep it, competitive up until the end, and then maybe Arsenal kind of, runs away with it there. But at least Watford will think we had a chance for the majority of that game through their defense. But I'm all on Arsenal this one. Again, Arsenal's the better team. They should certainly win this game. I've got Arsenal 3-1, and the reason I said 3-1 is I think it'll obviously be 2-1, but I think it'll be 2-1, and then Watford's just pushing for that equalizer, and then Arsenal's able to hit them on the counter, and they get a 3rd goal. So I think that 3rd goal comes really, really late. This feels like more of a 2-1 game, but something tells me Arsenal's going to spring a late goal. So I changed my 2-1 to 3-1, so I'm on 3-1 Arsenal. 3-1 to the Gunners. All right, the next one takes us to Manchester. Is Manchester going to be blue, or is it going to be red following this game on Sunday? Well, recent history at least tells us it's going to be low scoring. This is not a fixture that sees a lot of goals. I mean, the last fixture was 2-0. You had some 0-0s in there. You had a 1-1. I mean, this is going to be low scoring just by nature, just because it's a rivalry. It's a Manchester derby, and that's just what you've been seeing in the recent head-to-heads. But what happened in the reverse fixture at Old Trafford? I remember watching the game and hated it. Couldn't wait for the game to be over so I could just turn off the television because Manchester City absolutely dominated. United could not see the ball. This was at Old Trafford, folks. United couldn't see the ball. They had 1 shot on target. 1 shot on target. I remember just being so frustrated watching that game. City was just absolutely dominant there. If you look at what happened, so that was in the reverse fixture. What's happened since then? Well, City's first in the league. They're looking pretty damn good. They're going to progress in Champions League. They've got a significant advantage over Sporting, so they're already in the next round of Champions League. They obviously advanced in the next round of the FA Cup in this past midweek, so they're looking really good. What does Manchester United do? Continue to struggle in the league. I mean, got a 0-0 result against Watford this past weekend. They continue to struggle. Already been bounced from the FA Cup. And looked like shit in Champions League when they had their game a couple weeks ago against Atletico Madrid. I know they got a 1-1 result, but they didn't deserve that. They looked absolutely terrible. They only got a goal because a defender slipped, and then the through ball was able to get to Elanga, and he was able to finish it. So you've got a reverse fixture, and that City dominated on the road, and everything since then has just been a City has just doing City things, and United's kind of more downhill, I would say, is what United's doing. So I like City in this game. I do think it stays close, though, just because of the nature of how these head-to-heads have been. So give me a Manchester City 2-0 win. I'll take City on that clean sheet, 2-0. All right, and then the last game is Tottenham versus Everton. This is in the reverse fixture, the first game, or league game, in terms of which Conte was in charge. And I put in a sports bet on my daily sports betting show of under 2.5. Even told some people to take under 1.5. Both of those cash because it finished 0-0. When I look today, I say, okay, what has changed maybe since that reverse fixture? Tottenham, they were looking good in terms of their league form, but boy, have they just come crashing down. And the thing about Tottenham is, how are you going to trust Tottenham? Beat City, lose to Burnley, thump Leeds, throw a good lineup up against Middlesbrough there in the midweek there in the FA Cup. I mean, Kane was on the field, Son was on the field, their players were on the field, and they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything against a team in the championship. So how can you trust it? How can you beat City and then do that against Middlesbrough, lose to Burnley? Tottenham is way too tough right now to figure out their inconsistency. Is mind-blowing, and it'll cause you to probably lose this correct score here on this app, and they're tough. They're tough to figure out. What are we getting from Everton? Well, you're getting an Everton team that deserved a point against Manchester City. In fact, that the head referee association there, Premier League, even called Everton and apologized and said, yeah, you guys did get a penalty, there late in that game. We're sorry we didn't award it to you, but you did deserve it. We just want to let you know. Basically is how that phone call went. I'm sure Frank Lampard said, you know what? If that doesn't help me get saved from relegation, I'm probably still going to get fired if we get relegated. Thank you, though. I needed that point. You know what I mean? So Everton, no, they advanced in the FA Cup, obviously on Thursday, 2-0 win up against a team that is way below them in terms of leagues. They're four leagues below. I thought Everton struggled. I didn't think Everton should struggle at home at Goodison Park against that team. So I thought that was a bad performance. Obviously, the City performance was really, really good, even though they went ahead and lost 1-0. This one feels like we're going to get a repeat of a very boring, low-scoring game. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this one's also going to be 0-0. That's the way it feels right now between these two clubs. I can't figure out Tottenham. Everton feels like a team that's just going to claw and scrap. That's what you get with these relegation teams, right? They're not all of a sudden going to go for it and just go for goals, because especially not against Tottenham. Tottenham will punish them if they want to expose their back end. So I see this one being low scoring. I'm going to take a chance that it's 0-0. So 0-0 draw for me. All right, and that's how we'll do it this week on the NBC Sports Predictor app, where we can win $50,000. Hey, each and every single week on a show called Between the Posts with Matt and I, we talk about all 10 Premier League games and give you leans and official bets for those 10 games. So if you're a sports bettor and you're interested in any sports bets for this upcoming week in Premier League action, go ahead and take a look at this week's episode of Between the Posts, and I'll of course link it here at the end of this video. If all you want to do is sit here and play this game with me, hey, I love this game too. Let's keep on playing it. Good luck. Someone's going to win soon. We had a near winner in NASCAR last weekend. This guy Alex had a phenomenal entry obviously last week. Come on guys, let's get somebody in this community that jackpot there of $50,000. Good luck. Enjoy the weekend games, and we'll see you back here next week. That was a lot of fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and good luck with your picks. If interested in placing real sports bets, then check out my latest daily free sports betting video in the bottom right corner. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next contest.